Hello everyone, this is DashFight, and today we have another episode of Keeping It Honest. And our guest today is JDCR, one of the greatest Tekken players of all time. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you. This is JDCR here.
How are you feeling today?
I feel great as always. Yeah.
Are you looking forward to Tekken 8, which is coming soon?
Tekken 8. Yeah, Tekken is coming soon, right? Actually, I just played like few weeks ago. I just played Tekken 8 alpha test, and then the game was amazing. The game, new system, and then graphic. I really like that. So I'm excited to play Tekken 8.
Yeah. That we don't have confirmations about Armor King or Dragunov, and Heihachi is dead. So who are you going to play in Tekken 8? Is it Kazuya or someone else?
I think in the first roast right now, I'm interested in Jack 8 because Jack 8 is super different than Tekken 7 now. So I think Jack 8 looks fun. And then probably I will also play Mishima as well because I've been a Mishima player for a long time. So I would say Jack 8 and Mishima.
Yeah, thank you. You're quite known for that, so that's understandable. You compared Tekken 8 with Tag 2 in a sense that there's a lot to learn. Do you feel like it could harm the game by pushing the newcomers away?
I think this is gonna be a little hard for new players. I think, at least harder than Tekken 7 because there are new mechanisms called the hit something like a lot. So, right now the Tekken player like us, who have been playing Tekken like Tekken 7, Tekken Tech 2, we will understand pretty easily, But new players, hit system, hit to dash, hit to engage, a lot of new things. So they will probably have to spend their time on leveling the game.
With all the changes so far, how do you think Tekken 8 will play compared to Tekken 7? Is it like that much aggressive that we're hearing about?
Also, Tekken 8 concept is in general it is aggressive Tekken. So that's what Harada says, the producer says. But I played. It was alpha. It was just alpha test though. I played alpha. It wasn't really aggressive. I don't know. I played only 1 hour, so I really don't know now.
No. Yeah. We will need to see when it's released. Yeah, probably. So if you could change one thing about Tekken 8 after playing the alpha test, what would it be?
When I played Tekken 8 alpha test, the thing that stands out most is guard damage. When you block certain moves, then you still eat the damage as a guard damage. It was a little too much from my view. It was like maybe if it's like in number, maybe like 4 or 5 damage on block. So I think maybe it's a little too much.
Yeah, that's quite a good thing to know. Maybe they'll tune it later when the game is released in patches or something. Yeah, we'll need to see.
We will see.
Do you actually care about Tekken's storyline? And if so, is there any specific thing you hope to see in Tekken 8?
Do I care actually Tekken storyline? Maybe half enough because Tekken, Tekken is great game, great story, but story sometimes it goes not as I expected, So like half and half. Any character I want to see. Maybe we could see Jinpachi maybe again.
Oh, that would be great. That would be great. So, not counting guest characters, who is your least and most favorite new characters in Tekken 7?
Like favorite new character in Tekken 7?
Yeah, who came in Tekken 7?
Who do we have now? Now there's a guest character, new character, Lucky Chloe, Josh, Master Raven, right? Master
Yeah.
Raven. Yeah, who else now? Yeah.
Leroy.
Kazumi, Leroy. Oh, Leroy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leroy. Yes, yes. Joshi is Joshi's style is Bruce, right? And then Master Raven style is the original Raven. But
Yeah.
I would prefer original Bruce and original Raven. You know. So, but Leroy, his design is cool. And his fighting style is cool. I like it. And he's coming in Tekken 8 as well.
Yeah, it was early announcement, which made many people very happy. So yeah.
Right. Right.
Who would you like to see as a guest character in Tekken 8, if you have any preference?
Oh, if there will be there was a guest character in Tekken 8. I don't know. I'm a big fan of King of Fighter, so maybe Lugar, maybe. Yeah, I like it.
That's a good pick. Yeah, everyone seems to like maybe him or Tifa from Final Fantasy or Baki.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
And if you could take one element from any previous Tekken game to make a perfect sequel, what would you pick?
Like take it out from the game now.
No, to make a game around that element.
Uh huh.
What element would you pick? Maybe like Tag from Tag 2 or Rage or something else?
Oh, so maybe I could pick from original Tekken.
Yeah, from one of the games.
I think Tag is great, like Tekken Tag 1, Tekken Tag 2, but I think there is issue the tag system. It is too hard for beginners. So maybe I think tag is great actually, but tag maybe, but too hard for beginner. Rage, I like Rage right now. I don't like Rage Life, but anyway, uh, I don't know. All the system is great, but maybe I think it could be perfect if we have like tag system like for fun in Tekken 8. Like Tekken 8, single is main, single one-on-one is main, but as a
Oh,
like
yeah.
side game, maybe tag. It would
Yeah,
be good. Yeah.
many people like that, and many people also want team battles back. So yeah.
Oh, right, team battle, right. Yep.
And a final question about Tekken 8: should Heihachi come back?
He's definitely main character, you know. So he has to be there in the game. But Namco already announced he's dead, right?
Yeah,
But I don't know. Namco storyline, we don't know Namco storyline. Always something we don't expect, right? So he should be there.
let's hope. Let's hope.
Yes.
So, some questions about your competitive history and experience.
Mhm.
So, when you started playing Tekken, were there any players that inspired you to improve?
So when did I start Tekken? So it was like I was in elementary school, so probably almost like 20 years ago, I started playing Tekken. But competitively, like traveling the world since 2009, I think. The player inspired me. I think everyone, honestly, like every older players than me back in 2005, 2007, 8, 9, older players than me, they were really good. And then, so I would say they inspired me.
That's good to hear. In the past, you also had some rivalries with other players. Are there any players that you would consider your rivals now?
Right now, rival. I think honestly, it's myself because I what I realized lately as I'm getting older is everything is about yourself, you know. So you want to play, you want to compete, then actually you compete with yourself because you want to improve, then you have to study yourself. So I would say it's myself.
That's a very good answer, I think, because before defeating your opponent, you need to overcome your weaknesses. Yeah.
Right.
You also have won a lot: Evo, Tekken World Tour, the Mix Up, Rev Major, VS Fighting. Like you can name all of it. But which tournament stands out for you the most? What do you remember the most?
I like to tournament, Philippine Le Major, and then also Evo. Because the reasons are, first of all, in the Philippine people, they love Tekken. I mean, the fans there, huge, and they love Tekken. So I don't think honestly they actually play Tekken. I don't know, but watching and viewers and the passion they have is so amazing. So I remember and I like Lab Major. And then also I like Evo because Evo is the biggest tournament, right? So when I was on Evo, so I won 2 times, but it was probably best memory I ever have had in my life. Yeah. The feelings are amazing and then that day is my day. So it was so Evo and Lab Major best memory.
Yeah, but Evo wins. Evo is unparalleled still, and whenever you win it, it's the crown accomplishment for an OGC player. So, Tekken competition took you all over the world. Do you feel like different regions have very distinct playstyles, or is it largely the same everywhere?
Oh, sorry, can you give me the question again?
Uh, I'm asking about the playstyles of different regions. Are they very different, or is the baseline still the same?
Mm, I think it's a little different depending on the region. So, for example, I mean, it's usually depends on the setup you have. For example, there are two setup PC and console, right? And PC and console PS4 both have has different play style. PC is more like reaction, movement. But PS4 console, which is little slower than PC, the console is maybe more aggression, I think.
Oh, understandable. Thank you. And speaking of playstyles, there are like two distinct schools of thought in Tekken and fighting games in general. Those who pick one character and stick with them for their lives, and those who pick like different characters based on their strengths and weaknesses and change them, like when you picked Dragunov and then Armor King and stuff like that. And you've played against many single character players like Anakin, iMusician, Jimmy J. Tran. How do extreme loyalists are different from regular players in their playstyle? What do you think?
Oh, I think first of all, I respect to all the players like loyalty players and then who change characters. I understand and respect both, but from my view, sometimes I feel this way like loyalty. Sometimes I want to play this character no matter what because I like him and then I want to improve with him. You know what I mean? But sometimes I will like this way, or maybe it's, for example, if I feel hard with the Dragonov, then I want to change it to Arnold King. So yeah, at least I like both style, and then they have all their like thought themselves, so I respect them too.
Hmm. Good to hear. Yeah. It's quite difficult when your main character is weak, I think, right? And
Uh-huh.
they need to adapt. It's difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So after such long experience in Tekken, maybe you are interested in other competitive titles. Like, what would you play if there is suddenly no Tekken anymore?
If there's no Tekken coming out, I don't know. Then I would play other fighting games, but only for fun. I think
Uh,
if that's fun, maybe I'd compete. But having fun, that is that's the matter.
I see. I see. And during your career, you've been a part of some esports organizations like EcoFox, and you've been signed by OGM. What is your experience being in a major esports organization as a fighting games pro?
It was such an kind of honor, honestly, because I started fighting game for fun. I was young, right? So I didn't so being signed by Kofa OGN, but never expected, right? So it was such an honor and great opportunity. And then I get to travel, I get to compete with a huge support. So definitely I appreciate it, and then super good experience and memory.
That's great to hear. Did you feel that there is some misunderstanding of FGC from esports organizations? Because many of them are hesitant to enter FGC for one reason or another. What would you give as advice for big esports organizations who want to enter FGC?
So the question is, organization they kind of feel hesitate to enter the FGC?
Yeah, and what should they do to enter it, and what should do
Uh,
to make it right?
First of all, I don't think they feel hesitate to enter FGC. I don't think so.
Really? Well,
Because, Mhm.
no, I was saying that it's in Korea, there's DRX that's sponsoring some players, but all over the world, there is not many big organizations that do sponsor FGC
Right.
players.
Mm-hmm. All right, but I would say rather than they feel hesitant, but rather than that, I think honestly it's so natural for them because they are company, right? So, but it, fighting game FGC and then other esports scene fighting games definitely smaller, in terms of like followers and views and everything, right? So I think honestly, I understand them, but hopefully, of course, you'd like to see big and then big organization in FGC, hopefully. So maybe with Tekken 8, maybe we will have a bigger scene, Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6. So let's see.
Yeah, thank you. It would great to see players representing all the big organizations like T1 and Genji and stuff like
Right,
that.
right.
And the last couple of questions. In your experience, did COVID and arcades closing greatly impact the Korean FGC?
Right. So I think COVID, I think affects all the players over the world. I think because we before COVID we had like super good story like Pakistan, Japan, America, and Korea, and then also TWT was getting bigger like 2019, but 2020 COVID happened, so I think everyone got affected by COVID like seriously. But also the second thing, like arcade scene, arcade culture. So in Korea, arcade culture died maybe 2017, 16, something like that. So people just play online, and then people have to share opinions through online as well. So this is sad because arcade was where I grew up, like meeting new people, playing together, talking each other. So it's just sad that arcade culture is gone, but this is like you. I would say natural again because this is online era, right? So it has to happen. Yeah.
And from what I understand, internet is in Korea very good, and therefore playing each other is very easy. Do you feel like when you go abroad and you have to train with some other people, it's harder for you to adapt to lesser ping?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, Korea has a good internet, but when I go to other region, mm, I don't know. I never played like online tournament in other region. I
Maybe when
played.
you just casually or train something like that.
Oh yeah, when I play casual there, I feel it was a little slower definitely than Korea internet. Korea's best internet. Yeah.
And what does your training regimen look like before a big tournament? How you
Uh,
prepare?
so when I have big tournament, I think rather than spending online, but I would just go to actually practice offline, like having some people here and then just play offline, and then also watch other players. So try to understand their game strategy and then their game plan, and then also I try to think about my plan as well. So because in tournament sometimes you have to change your game strategy, game plan.
Mhm. And which character do you feel is the most annoying for you to face? Is it Akuma?
So these days, Akuma, Fengwei, Chafina. I think also Claudio too. So I would say, top tier characters. Everybody would agree with me, like Akuma, Feng, Chafina, Kunimich too, Kunimich and Claudio.
Hmm. Interesting. Thank you. And what should we expect from you in 2023 and beyond? What
So
are your plans for the future?
So in 2023 this year, so we have TWT. We are waiting for it like long time, right? During COVID. So I'm planning to attend Evo USA, but I'm not sure about other TWT like Masters challengers because two reason. One reason is we don't know yet the official schedule yet. TWT the Namco didn't reveal the schedule after like what is it like August something like that. So we will see. So my plan, I will attend Evo USA, and then in Korea, I'm going to focus on making content, streaming, and then also practice as well.
Great to hear. Thank you. And any final words to your fans?
Always thanks for supporting me. Thanks for watching my content. And then, yeah, I always appreciate it. Thank you.